welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lily. If you're new here, I'm the person behind Crafts and Crumbs, and if you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. So I'm very happy for today's video because it is going to be a few days, a week, I don't know, we'll see what we get up to, of cozy crafting, which is always fun. I have just finished all of my studies for this year, so I have 2 exams this week, and then I start my field work next week, and the rest of my exams are going to be in the summer. So I really want to be crafty and creative this week while I'm not studying or taking exams. I have a lot of ideas in mind. I want to sew a top, maybe a skirt as well. I want to knit, I want to read, I want to bake, I want to do all the cozy fun things, go on fun walks. So I'm very excited to do all of those and bring you guys along with me. I also wanted to mention, for those who know and those who don't know, that I have opened up one-on-one creative sessions over Zoom. So if you feel stuck on any knitting project that you have, you don't know how to read a chart, you don't know what project to pick, you're stuck on a project that you've had in your whip basket for years and years, feel free to check out the link in my description box below and book your first session. And we can figure out together how to get you moving again on your knitting so that you always have a fun, crafty project with you. And yeah, so I think we'll just start the video, start this week, see where we get to, and I will take you guys along with me. Alright, so as you guys saw, I'm making so much progress with the vest and I'm so excited about it. I'm absolutely loving the fabric, and I think I did a pretty good job with the interfacing, if I do say so myself. Since I've never done it before, I didn't really know how it would work or what would happen with it, but it works really, really well. I love that it's iron-on. It really makes it so easy, and I feel like it completely changed the drape of the vest. So I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out, especially because I have some other linen tie vests in this same pattern that I made, so I can compare the two. So I'm very much looking forward to having more sewing time so I can zip on through the vest. I'm very close to finishing it at this point. All I have to do is connect the 2 sides, connect the ties themselves, and just do a binding for the neckline, and that's it. So I could really be done within the next hour if I really wanted to. I do have to study a little bit though, because I just came back from an exam, so I have to study for my next exam, but I already started studying for that, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break now for downtime. Maybe I'll sew a little bit, and then we'll get to studying for my next exam, which is focused on all things that have to do with sensory and children. So I'll take a little break from it now, and then I'll continue working on the vest, and I'll show you guys when it's all done. So I finished making my tie vest, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. I love making this pattern. It goes by really, really quickly. I think since I last talked to you guys, it's been maybe half an hour, maybe an hour, but I love how quickly it works up. It's such a breeze compared to knitting, because knitting, every little thing takes so long, versus sewing, where the majority of the time is really the prep work. It's cutting the pattern, cutting the fabric, doing all the prep stuff, and when you actually get to sewing, it just takes a few quick zips in the machine and it's done. It's so amazing. I feel like I'm still marveling at what a sewing machine can do, because I'm so used to knitting, which takes so long, which is part of the fun, but getting to use a sewing machine is also so fun because projects go by so so much faster and you can make so many more things. So I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I'll show you guys some clips of what it looks like on, but I think it's a really good, versatile piece. I think I did a really good job with all the finishing, all the double folded edges, with the interfacing inside. I think it's looking relatively professional and definitely a step up from the other things that I've made so far. So I'm very pleased, and it's always so fun to wear something that you made yourself. So I'm very happy to add this to my wardrobe, and it's a great way to start the week because it is only Sunday, which means that the week is very much ahead of us and I can do a lot of more knitting and sewing this week. So let's see what else I get up to, because who knows, with the pace that I'm going at right now, I could have a whole new wardrobe by the end of the week. I don't think that that's what's going to happen, but it would be really fun if that did end up happening. So who knows? In the meantime, I'm going to organize my whole sewing setup and get to studying because I have not studied since I finished my exam, which was like 3 hours ago. So I really should get cracking on my next exam. So let's organize everything and then I can get to studying. So it's about 6:30 now and I have officially finished all of the exams that I had to do before my field work. So I'm very happy to be done with all of that. So we thought to celebrate we would go on a nice beach walk. So we will be going to that now, so I'll take you guys along with me. And I have a few days now to rest and reset before field work starts next week, which I'm very excited about, but very happy to have a few days of rest. So we will definitely be doing some baking. I want to make the bread finally, and I want to bake some yummy cookies maybe in the next few days. So that's going to be really fun. So let's go on a nice sunset beach walk. Good morning, everyone. So I am post-run, post-shower, so we're all ready for the day. And I wanted to give you guys a quick update on how it's going reading Atmosphere. So I am about 70 pages in, maybe 100, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm actually surprised that I'm able to move past Throne of Glass because it is staring at me on our bookshelf wall in the living room, and I am still thinking about the characters, I am still thinking about the world, and I do really miss it. And I'm very excited to read Crescent City, but I was determined to have a break because Throne of Glass is such a big world and 8 books and it really is a lot, so I wanted to make sure that I have a break. So I decided to read Atmosphere in between, and I'm surprised that I'm able to kind of get into it and really be kind of in the story, but it is really good. There are a few things in the plot and kind of the way that she writes that seem a little bit weird to me, but I loved her other books, so I do want to keep reading it to see kind of where it evolves and what happens to the characters. I really like how it jumps between perspectives and times. I really like when books do that, so I'm definitely enjoying that. As for today, now that I'm a free woman for the rest of the week and the weekend until next week when we start field work, I'm gonna go to one of my favorite cafes, which is a book cafe. So it's a bookstore and a cafe, 2 things that I absolutely love, and I'm really excited to go. I'll bring my book, I'll get something to drink, and just chill there for a little bit. It's very gloomy out today, which is very strange considering the time of year that we're in, but okay, we'll go with it. I also wanted to chat about sewing. So I love the vest that I made and I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I definitely feel like I have my sewing mojo and I really want to sew more things, and I have a lot of extra fabric that I would want to use, but I can't find patterns. I think because I'm new, I don't really know where to look. Like, do we look on Ravelry? Do we look on Etsy? Where are we finding our sewing patterns? Because the ones that I find now are very much like AI patterns, which I don't really want to buy, and a lot of things that just aren't really my style, and I don't know what to do. Like, do I have to make my own patterns? I feel like the knitting community has such a big base of patterns and creators, and at least for now, I feel like the sewing world kind of doesn't have that, which I'm sure that there is. I just don't know where to look. So if you guys have favorite websites and places that you go to look for sewing patterns, please help a girl out. Let me know in the comments because I'm desperate. I really want to sew and I just have no idea what to make. I'm very specific about things that I make and I want them to look good on me and fit my body type, and I feel like I can't find anything really that'll work for that right now, which is kind of a bummer. So I guess sewing is on hold, but yeah, I'd love to hear where you guys find your sewing patterns because I definitely want to make more things and new ways to sew, but I want to do it with patterns that I actually really want to make. So now I'll knit for a little bit, I think, and then I'll get ready to go to the coffee shop and we can have a nice day together. Hello. So it has been a few days, so I apologize for that. We've had some family health situations. Everyone is okay and everything's fine, so very grateful about that. But I have been with family for the past few days and just kind of been with everyone, made sure that everything is okay and everything is in order. So I haven't had much more chance to sew or knit, but I'm definitely hoping to get back into that very soon and to have some really nice time to knit, hopefully during my field work. I hope that it won't be too time consuming and that I'll still be able to do all the things that I love. So I'll end the video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support so much, and I'm so excited to see you guys in my next video. Hopefully we'll continue sewing and finish the tea. I hope we will definitely be making our way towards the end of the tea very soon, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!